Good morning, everybody. Crypto Strang here. Just had to do a video. Absolutely fantastic to wake up this morning and see Cardano now $1.45 smashing through the all-time high previously of $1.34 back in January 2018. I spoke about Cardano so much, and finally, ranked number 3 now. It's making all the progress that we knew it could. I've been following Cardano basically since it was launched back in October 2017. At the time, it was 1 cent, and within 3 months, as I say, end of the last bull run, it reached $1.34 in January 2018. And since then, obviously, the price dropped. They've been progressing. We finally got the Shelly. Now, Gogwen's literally just around the corner. So I've always stated on many videos about Cardano, and I always thought that, it would get to $1 once Goguen was out, but I never expected to be nearly $1.50 before Goguen was fully implemented. So this is absolutely fantastic news. Always dreamed about. I know I speak about Cardano all the time. It's been my number 1 for so long. Absolutely fantastic news. Look at the market cap, over 45 billion now. Absolutely incredible. So ranked number 3. When you actually go on the charts, you can see here. Yesterday, it's different today, but yesterday every coin was in the red in the top 50 apart from Cardano. Now, one thing I did sort of look at was this here now. Look at Ethereum and Cardano with the market cap. You can see there. 168 billion, where Cardano is basically, as I say, there. So we're roughly, give or take a bit, we're basically a quarter of the market cap of Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is going to end up possibly being like Bitcoin, which is a store of value. All the big investors are involved with it. Who knows? But the Ethereum blockchain itself, we don't know when Ethereum 2.0 is coming out. Still no one knows. Could be another year away. They've got a lot to address. Now, me personally, as we've spoken about many times before, I think many projects will cross over to Cardano because it's cheaper, it's quicker, the scalability, everything about the ecosystem is better until we get Ethereum 2.0. It's got a lot to live up to Ethereum 2.0 if it comes out. Now, as I say, there's many massive investors with Ethereum, so I'm not going to say Ethereum's going to drop or anything like that, but when you look at the market cap, 168 billion, they're currently live, basically it's not far, 44 billion on this chart here. So we can see when you're caught all the way there, and once Gogwen's out and all the partnerships start coming across, as rumours 100 plus, Singularity were the first ones to announce it, but we've got a lot of other rumours. We'll talk about some others in a minute, but obviously we don't know. But once Gogwen's fully implemented, I think we could get a stage where, once Gogwen's fully out there, I think we could have a state where nearly once a week we're going to have a big project crossing to Cardano. Because I spoke about before on the IOHK YouTube channel, they showed how easy it is if you're an ERC20 token to convert to Cardano. Very easy, very quick. So I think this year is just going to be absolutely amazing for Cardano. I always thought this year was one where it all come together. One point we thought Goguen was going to be out last year when this sort of happened sort of end of last year, but now Goguen, I say, just around the corner. Obviously we've got the Merry Hard Fork happening on March the 1st, again, massive news. But we go through it all, and I say I've been basically pumped about this. I remember reading an article about September 2017 when I saw about this guy Charles Hoskin, who was the co-founder of Ethereum, and he knew the errors of Ethereum, he knew the flaws in it, shall we say. Still a wonderful ecosystem, let's be honest, Ethereum. However, when I saw that and saw the roadmap, now this roadmap we've shown a lot. I know we've shown this on the Cardano.org official site, Goguen, about the smart contracts, and when you saw the development, the huge team behind it, now they've got massive marketing by PricewaterhouseCoopers, Cardano Foundation, IOHK itself, you realise the potential. Now, my first ever video, would you believe, I'll quickly show you this. This was actually March 2019. This is when I very rarely did videos, lucky once a month. It was only just to relate to my Facebook group. I'd never really done videos, but this was the first one. My video on 28th of March 2019 was, would A to be the first $1 trillion crypto. Obviously it wasn't because Bitcoin reached it. But again, one day I believe it will be the first altcoin to get to $1 trillion. So it wasn't the first, but it could be the first altcoin, shall we say. So I say that video, crazy how long ago that was. I say it's not when I did many videos, but anyway, that was March 2019. So been seriously pumped about this project for so long. To wake up this morning to see an all-time high was just such a relief, fantastic, and it's before all the big news. And again, you go back to here and you can sort of see, it's getting there, it's smashed through. Look at Polkadot was doing fantastic. Now it's got 13 billion more than Polkadot. And again, that's a fantastic project. Absolutely incredible. All these projects here are absolutely wonderful. And you think, let's see how they go. But they've got, as I said, they've got 5 massive news articles coming as well. Forget about Merry Hard Fork, which is all fantastic. We've also got, the African Convention. Rooms are speaking to African governments about loans, etc., implementing Cardano into their network. You've got the Grayscale, which is, it's a massive hedge fund company in America. I read some of that 650,000 Bitcoin. That's how much got in their hedge funds, and they want to create a Cardano hedge fund. That is huge news. You know, the Coinbase. We talked about Coinbase before. You know, a year or so ago, whatever, we used to get Coinbase listings, used to make the project pump 10, 15, 20% because it's got over like 45 million members. It doesn't sort of have the same pack to it now, but even so, it does get the Coinbase listing. It'll be the big news. It'll cause another pump, let's be honest. The partnerships, you know, there's rooms 100 plus. You know, I've seen got this video here. I'm going to put the link below. Now, what IOHK are doing, great YouTube channel, they're now going to call this Cardano 360. We give you a monthly update on what's going on in the Cardano network. And you scroll down here, they do some, you know, the different times you watch the video for something important, you go through it all. But one bit here was into the video, again, you see it here, meeting Celsius, the Camilla and Jerry Frescosos. There's a head of business development now. Celsius leaders and Cardano leaders have been talking. I even saw an interview when they were talking to each other. So it does look like Celsius is going to cross over to Cardano from Ethereum. It's not going to be an ERC20 token anymore. Who knows? Now, when you get projects like that, if you just scroll on CoinMarket, you see Celsius at the moment. Market cap's over $1 billion itself. Excellent project. Wonderful thing. They pay the fees, loans, etc. We talked about Celsius before. They've got an excellent promotion going on at the moment as well. Where you get basically putting more than I think $100 worth of Bitcoin, you get $30 back. Incredible. Anyway, so it's $4.67. So if you think about how that projects like that cross into Cardano, projects in the top 100. Now, when Goguen fully out there and it's fully implemented, anyone can cross over. As I said before, you know, I think every week we hear about some massive project crossing over, and that will affect the price hugely, absolutely massive. So, now I'll put this video to this link below. I think it's excellent they're doing the monthly updates. Obviously, Charles is fantastic, where he does basically weekly AMAs. He actually done one last night, and which other CEO interacts with the community and people as much as Charles? No one does. You know, they may tweet and etc., but Charles actually does AMAs where it's not just a quick. He's on there for an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes. Sometimes I think they delve off actually talking about Cardano. They start. Some people ask some ridiculous questions, but some people ask some fantastic questions, and he does answer it. Some of them admits he can't answer it, but at least he's out there interacting with the community, and that is huge for any CEO to do that. No one else does that. Let's be honest. And I see now Charles subscribers now is going up so much because so many people appreciate what Cardano is. So I think it's also good that IOHK are doing it separate from Charles. They're actually doing this Cardano 360 monthly updates. It keeps you fully updated, everything what's going on. This was huge news this week when he said 508 million open interest made Cardano the third largest futures market. And it states there, on February the 3rd, Cardano conducted a hard fork and successfully integrated the Mary upgrade to the testnet. That's live on March the 1st, next week. Transformed the blockchain into a multi-asset network similar to Ethereum. This event seems to be one of the reasons for the impressive 475% year-to-date rally of ADA. Since the end of December 2020, ADA's 81 million aggregate futures open interest hiked to the current 580 million. Now, we saw about that news article the other day from FD7 Ventures in Dubai, where there's $750 million of Bitcoin. They've actually transferred that to Cardano and Polkadot, which again just shows where Bitcoin is obviously the daddy, it's the number one, it's a store of value. People now realise that, again, when someone gets started with crypto, they look at the coin market cap. Most people go with projects in the top 10. So again, when you're in the bull run, people naturally get Cardano, they even know about Cardano. But when you get a company like FD7 Ventures, realise the potential of ADA, absolutely wonderful that they've actually, again, decided to ditch Bitcoin, which is a huge thing to do, to go to Cardano and Polkadot. Absolutely huge. Now, else we talk about Cardano is the staking. Now, I mentioned this site many times. I think it's a wonderful site, stakingrewards.com. And if you go down Cardano, you can see how much you need to stake and how much you'd get in a monthly or yearly earning. Now, also, this is important. You can see at the bottom here, 74.04% of ADA is now staked, which is absolutely incredible. Now, if you put in your ADA amount, say you've got 1,000, that will give you monthly earning 3.5 ADA, yearly earning 42. Now, if you put in 10,000, that will give you a monthly earning 35 ADA. Now, people might say, well, that's not a lot, yearly earning 420. But if ADA reaches some of the price predictions people are saying, now, me personally, I thought, as I said before, I thought we'd get $1 once Goguen was out. I was being very, very conservative with that. I really should have been a bit more ambitious. Who knows? You know, I've seen many price predictions. Who knows how this market's going to develop? But with so much staked, with all them 5 massive news articles coming out, who knows? It's not financial advice. It's entirely up to you if you can go and buy Cardano. You've got to do your own research. But anyway, you could. I remember the last bull run, we had some crazy price. Everything just pumped. I remember Qtum going from $1 to $99. I remember NEO. Now, if you put 1,000 in NEO in January 2017, by January 2018 it's worth 400,000. I'm not saying ADA is going to do that, anything like that, but who knows? It's got so much adoption going on. So if you put in 10,000 ADA, for instance, at 35 now, if it reached a magic $10, it's basically $350 a month. Nice passive income. And yearly, you can see, if you're very lucky to have 100,000 ADA, and your monthly earnings is 350 ADA. Absolutely incredible returns. You know, if it does reach $10, it reaches $5. You know, that's a lot of money. So it's all up to you if you want to do the staking, but check out this site anyway for all projects, not just Cardano, but any project that does staking. It tells you here how you get the providers, the overview, the metrics, the calculate, etc. It makes it really easy to start your journey on staking. So, as I say, just a momentous day. Fantastic to see Cardano so high. $1.46 month, up 38% last 24 hours. You can see the low in the last 24 hours, $1.09. The actual high was actually $1.48. But at the moment, $1.46. Fantastic news. It's going to be an incredible few weeks with all these news articles coming out. So it's fantastic. It's what we always dreamed of. So wonderful day. Thanks very much. As usual, anyone need help, email me info@cryptostrang.com. Social media links below. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.